The secrets of successful people rest and recharge. The concept that the secrets of successful people rest and recharge highlights an essential principle for achieving sustained success: taking the time to rest and recover. While hard work and perseverance are often emphasized, rest is equally critical for long-term performance and well-being. Here's why rest and recharge are key to success. Improved mental clarity and focus. Rest allows your brain to recover from the strain of decision-making, problem-solving, and stress. A rested mind is sharper, more creative, and better able to handle challenges with clarity. Physical energy and health. Success is not just about mental effort but also physical endurance. Proper rest helps the body recover, reduces the risk of burnout, and improves physical health, allowing people to perform at their best over longer periods. Boosted productivity. Paradoxically, taking breaks and recharging can actually make people more productive. Studies show that regular rest leads to more efficient work, higher quality output, and faster completion of tasks. Sustained motivation. Success often requires long-term effort, and maintaining motivation is key. Rest helps prevent exhaustion and keeps people energized, which is necessary to stay engaged and focused on long-term goals. Creativity and problem-solving. When the mind is well rested, it functions better at creative thinking and solving complex problems. Many successful people find that some of their best ideas come when they step away from their work to rest or recharge. Emotional well-being. Rest helps manage stress and maintain emotional balance, reducing the risk of burnout, anxiety, or depression, which can interfere with success. Many successful individuals prioritize sleep, vacations, or activities that help them unwind, understanding that taking care of their mental and physical health contributes to their ability to achieve and sustain success in the long run. Let's dive deeper into how resting and recharging directly correlate with continued success. The role of rest in decision-making. Cognitive functioning. Continuous work without sufficient breaks can impair judgment and decision-making. When well rested, individuals are more likely to make thoughtful, strategic decisions because the brain has the time to process and reflect on information. Successful people understand that their decisions carry weight and often choose to rest before tackling significant decisions. Avoiding cognitive fatigue. Prolonged mental exertion can lead to cognitive fatigue, where the brain becomes less effective at processing information. Rest helps reset this fatigue, ensuring optimal mental functioning for better performance. Enhanced emotional intelligence. Emotional regulation. Success isn't just about intellectual skills. Emotional intelligence plays a huge role in building relationships, managing stress, and navigating challenges. Adequate rest improves mood and emotional regulation, which allows individuals to stay calm under pressure, empathize with others, and respond effectively to various situations. Stress management. Chronic stress can lead to burnout and poor decision-making. Regular rest and recharge allow successful individuals to manage stress more effectively, preventing emotional exhaustion and keeping them engaged in their work. The power of downtime for creativity. Innovation comes from relaxation. Often, the best ideas emerge not during intense work hours, but when individuals take time off, whether it's a walk, a short break, or a weekend away. The mind, free from the constant pressure of tasks, can make connections, innovate, and explore new ideas. Intuitive insights. Restful moments allow for subconscious processing of information. This incubation period is when your brain works behind the scenes, and many successful people have found their most groundbreaking ideas during moments of rest or relaxation, not during active work. Building resilience. Preventing burnout. Successful individuals know that rest is not a luxury but a necessity to prevent burnout. Consistent rest helps to build resilience by allowing the body and mind to recover and re-energize. Without proper recovery, performance diminishes over time, and it becomes harder to sustain success. Long-term sustainability. Rest isn't about taking short breaks in the moment. It's about creating sustainable habits that allow people to work effectively and passionately for years. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and building in moments of rest ensures longevity in one's career or endeavors. Strategic work-life balance. Avoiding overwork. Successful people recognize the value of balance. While hard work is essential, overwork can lead to fatigue, health problems, and reduced productivity. Rest is part of creating a balance where one can be at their best both at work and in personal life. Hobbies and downtime. Engaging in activities outside of work, whether it's spending time with family, exercising, reading, or traveling, can refresh the mind and body. These activities contribute to overall happiness and allow for a more well-rounded, fulfilling life, which directly impacts work performance. Fostering a culture of rest and leadership. Leading by example. Many successful leaders understand that their actions set the tone for their teams. By demonstrating a commitment to rest and well-being, they encourage others to do the same, creating a healthier, more productive work environment. This can lead to increased job satisfaction, reduced turnover, and better overall results. Delegation and trust. Successful people also recognize the importance of delegation, allowing them to step back and take necessary breaks without the fear of losing control. Trusting others to handle certain responsibilities can free up mental and physical space to recharge, enhancing both personal and organizational success. The science of recovery. Neuroplasticity. Sleep and rest support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form and reorganize connections. This means that while you rest, your brain is actively learning and adapting, enhancing memory, cognitive abilities, and problem-solving skills. This enables successful people to absorb and implement new knowledge more effectively. Physical restoration. Rest isn't just about sleep, it's also about recovery time for the body. High-performing individuals, especially athletes and executives, recognize the importance of physical rest, whether through sleep, stretching, yoga, or simply taking breaks throughout the day. Physical recovery helps prevent burnout, injury, and fatigue, keeping them operating at peak efficiency. Recharging for optimal focus and performance. Mental refreshment. Constant work without rest can lead to tunnel vision, where individuals become so absorbed in their tasks that they miss opportunities or make mistakes. Regular rest refreshes focus and ensures that when they do work, they're bringing their full attention and capabilities to the task at hand. Renewed motivation. Regular breaks and moments of rest help maintain enthusiasm for long-term goals. Without rest, the desire to push forward can wane, leading to procrastination or a lack of drive. A well-rested individual is more likely to stay motivated and driven. In essence, the most successful individuals understand that success is not about constant hustle. It's about working smart and taking the necessary time to recharge. Rest is not a sign of weakness or a waste of time. Rather, it is an integral component of maintaining peak performance, fostering creativity, and sustaining long-term success. By prioritizing rest and recharging, individuals position themselves to be more productive, resilient, and ultimately, successful in their personal and professional lives. Let's explore even further how rest and recovery play a role in the success of individuals, delving into additional aspects of well-being, decision-making, and personal growth. Rest for clearer long-term vision and strategy. Strategic thinking. Often, constant busyness leads to short-sighted decision-making, where people are only focused on the immediate tasks at hand. Taking time to rest allows for stepping back and gaining a clearer perspective on long-term goals and the broader vision. This reflection period helps successful people recalibrate their strategies, align their efforts with their ultimate goals, and think more strategically about their path forward. Avoiding tunnel vision. Without rest, it's easy to become caught up in the urgency of day-to-day tasks, neglecting long-term objectives or the bigger picture. Rest gives the mind space to step back and assess where one is heading, ensuring decisions are aligned with future aspirations rather than just reacting to immediate demands. Sleep's impact on problem-solving and memory. Sleep and memory consolidation. Sleep is crucial for memory consolidation. When you sleep, your brain processes and stores the information you learned during the day. For successful people who must absorb large amounts of information, good sleep is essential for retaining knowledge, improving recall, and enhancing learning. This allows them to work more efficiently and make informed decisions without having to constantly relearn information. Sleep enhances problem solving. During deep sleep stages, the brain works on creative problem solving by making connections between disparate pieces of information. Many successful people acknowledge that some of their best ideas come after a night of sleep, where the brain has had time to process and synthesize complex information, leading to innovative solutions. The psychological power of downtime. Rest is a mental reset. Downtime helps reset the mental circuits. Even brief moments of rest or detachment from work can significantly reduce mental fatigue and stress. This reset can help people think more clearly, approach challenges with renewed vigor, and regain their enthusiasm for projects. Reducing overwhelm. When faced with a large task or complex problem, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Taking regular breaks prevents burnout by allowing the individual to focus on smaller, more manageable tasks. 2. This helps sustain motivation and prevents feelings of helplessness or exhaustion that might arise when trying to push through without rest. Improved decision-making under pressure. Rest for optimal cognitive performance. Many successful individuals, especially in high-stakes environments like business and sports, must make decisions under pressure. Rest, especially adequate sleep, improves cognitive functioning, including focus, memory, and problem-solving. When the brain is well rested, it's better equipped to handle stress and make more accurate, informed decisions in critical moments. Better risk management. Rested individuals are more capable of assessing risks with greater precision. Whether in business decisions, financial choices, or leadership, taking time to recharge ensures that decisions are made based on sound judgment, not impulsive or fatigued thinking. Physical rest supports creativity and insight. Creativity flourishes with rest. Creative breakthroughs often happen when the brain is at ease, and successful individuals understand the power of mental downtime to allow creativity to flourish. When they step away from a project and relax, the brain has the opportunity to explore new connections and insights that might not be obvious during the structured hours of work. Avoiding cognitive overload. When people work without adequate rest, they risk cognitive overload, which can stifle creativity and innovation. Mental fatigue dulls the ability to think outside the box, and it becomes harder to come up with fresh ideas. Rest helps clear the mental fog, allowing the creative mind to operate at its best. Improving relationships and networking. Rest for social well-being. Success isn't solely about individual performance. It also involves relationships, networking, and collaboration. This social aspect of success requires emotional availability and empathy, which can be difficult to sustain when someone is mentally exhausted. Networking with renewed energy. Rest and self-care ensure that individuals have the energy and emotional resilience to engage with others. Successful people often attend events or make connections when they're well rested because they're more likely to engage meaningfully, build rapport, and leave a lasting impression. This is particularly important when networking or fostering professional relationships. Preventing decision fatigue. Minimizing mental fatigue. Every day, we make hundreds of decisions, from small choices to large ones. Successful individuals who engage in regular mindful practices often experience greater levels of calm, creativity, and resilience. The idea that successful people rest and recharge goes beyond simply taking breaks or sleeping. It's about incorporating intentional periods of recovery into their routine to enhance cognitive function, emotional well-being, creativity, decision-making, and overall performance. By consciously investing time in rest and recharging, successful people ensure that they are continually able to perform at their peak, avoid burnout, and maintain motivation over the long term. In today's world, where hustle culture is often glorified, the recognition of rest as a key component of success is a crucial shift. Rest isn't a luxury, it's an essential tool for anyone striving to achieve and sustain meaningful success.